It's Friday, February 27th, 2026, and today Adobe dropped something that's not sexy, not cinematic, and honestly, might be the most useful thing they've shipped for video in a minute. This is Blue Lightning Daily, I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. And yes, our entire episode today was assembled by AI tools, which feels appropriate because Adobe's new thing is basically AI, please look at my chaotic footage pile and make it less embarrassing.
Exactly. The lead story, Adobe Firefly's web video editor, just added a beta feature called Quick Cut. And the pitch is painfully relatable. You dump in your clips, you tell it what you're making, and it builds a rough cut directly into the timeline.
The key part is in the timeline. Not like, here's your final export, good luck, don't email us. It's editable, like an actual first draft you can react to.
Which is such an editor-brained feature. It's not promising to replace taste. It's trying to replace that first hour where you're just scrubbing dead air and wondering if you even like content anymore.
Wait, so is this productivity or is this autocorrect for editors? Like, are we about to spend our lives fighting the AI like it's trying to change color grade into cold rage?
Both can be true, but I think this leans productivity. Because Quick Cut is targeting the part of editing that's mostly mechanical, finding the usable bits, splitting scenes, pulling selects, building a spine. It's basically trying to fast-forward you to version you can review.
I like that. Empty timeline paralysis is real. Like you open Premiere and suddenly you're an ancient philosopher staring into the void.
And Adobe's not being subtle about where this is going. Firefly on the web has been getting more editor-shaped. They added multi-track timelines and transcript-based editing in the browser already. We talked about that on the site when Firefly Web Beta started feeling like a real NLE and not just an AI demo page.
Which is kind of wild because 2 years ago, web video editors were basically toys. Now it's like, oh cool, my browser is a post house.
Quick Cut's feature set is pretty specific. Automatic scene detection, smart shot selection, audio-aware editing, and controls like aspect ratio and duration. That last part is sneaky important.
Because if it can actually respect that you're making a vertical TikTok cut versus a YouTube recap, that's huge. So many tools are like, here's your masterpiece, and it's the wrong shape for the entire internet.
Totally. And Adobe even put out docs on how to prompt it, which is a tell. They're treating it like workflow, not novelty.
Okay, but practical question. How do you prompt this without writing an entire brand brief and your childhood trauma?
The sweet spot is platform, duration, goal, and what to prioritize. Like, create a tight 30-second product recap for Instagram Reels. Prioritize clear mention of the product name, show the product in hand, keep the best delivery, cut filler, and end with a strong CTA.
So like, give it a lane?
Exactly. And if you're doing podcast clips, you'd say, find the funniest exchange about X, keep it under a minute, prioritize clean dialogue, and use B-roll cutaways where it makes sense.
I'm already imagining the failure mode, though. The AI is going to be like, I found the funniest part, and it's just someone saying, anyway, and then coughing.
That's one of the big watchouts. The most likely failure modes are pacing that feels like a robot is allergic to silence, or it missing the point of the moment, or the scariest one for marketers. It trims out the brand name because it thought it was less interesting.
No! Congrats, your ad is now an abstract film about vibes.
Exactly. So if you're a brand team, you still need human review. Quick Cut can bring you a draft, but compliance, messaging, and intent are still on you.
Also, managers are absolutely looking at this like, cool, so we can do more content with the same team.
Yeah, that's the tension. Who wins? Solo creators drowning in footage definitely win. Editors who want to spend more time on story and less time on culling win.
And the spreadsheet goblins win too.
The spreadsheet goblins always win. But a good team uses this to increase iteration, not just volume. Make more versions to test hooks, not just crank the conveyor belt faster.
Speaking of iteration, this totally matches the vibe across AI tools this week. Like Google's Gemini 3.1 Pro update was basically, we're less chaotic now. It's all about reliability and structured outputs, not just being creative.
Yes, less babysitting, more shipping. Same with OpenAI's GPT 5.3 Codex Spark. It's speed-tuned so the loop feels instant. Everyone's chasing that stay-in-flow feeling.
It's like the industry finally realized the enemy isn't a lack of imagination, the enemy is waiting. Waiting for renders, waiting for drafts, waiting for your timeline to stop being blank.
And while we're on workflow upgrades, Suno adding stem export is another version of the same story. Not look, AI made a song, but here are the parts so you can actually edit it like a pro.
Stems are so clutch for creators. Like if you're clipping a podcast and the music is bullying the dialogue, you can just chill the drums or tuck the bass. That's real-world stuff.
Exactly. And Adobe's play here is very similar. AI isn't the final deliverable, it's the first draft assistant. Then you finish in the Pro Tools.
And the handoff matters. Firefly has that open in Premiere desktop flow where assets drop into a Firefly downloads bin. That's Adobe trying to keep you from doing download folder roulette.
which, as someone who has edited professionally, is like, thank you, I don't want files named final.leo final v3.
Wait, what are people saying online? Are editors mad?
The chatter is pretty split in a healthy way. A bunch of creators are excited because it's not text-to-video hype, it's editing existing footage into a coherent draft. Some folks tested it on tutorial-style content and liked the structure it came back with.
And the skeptics?
The skeptics are like, this devalues the craft because selects and pacing are part of the art. Which is fair, but I think it misunderstands what's being automated. It's not deciding your comedic timing, it's getting you to a starting point.
Yeah, like, a rough cut is not a finished cut. If anyone has ever shipped a rough cut, you know it's basically an apology with timecode.
Exactly. And beta is beta. I'd expect weird choices, awkward transitions, maybe it over-prioritizes clean audio and picks the wrong visual take. But if it saves you from scrubbing an hour of so yeah, that's a win.
I also like that it's audio aware, because so many creator edits are actually audio edits. You're cutting speech, not just visuals.
Totally. And it pairs with transcript editing. If Firefly is pushing transcript-based workflows, Quick Cut becomes the draft the structure layer, then transcript becomes tighten the meaning.
Okay, so who should actually try this?
If you make content at volume, UGC ads, product recaps, social series, podcast clips, internal comms, this is for you. If you're doing one cinematic short film a year, you'll still end up doing most of it manually because taste is the project.
And if you're a beginner?
Honestly, beginners might love it because it gets them out of the I don't know how to start zone. But they should still learn basic editing instincts because the AI will hand you something watchable, not necessarily something good.
I'm obsessed with the idea that we're entering the era of AI drafts instead of AI replaces. Like, give me a draft and let me be the adult.
That's the healthiest framing. AI is a co-editor that does the grunt work so humans can do the judgment.
And when it messes up, we can do what humans always do. Roast it, fix it, ship it, and pretend it was on purpose.
That's the creator way. All right, that's the episode. Thanks for hanging with us on Blue Lightning Daily.
Go stylish Fredo, eats posh and go Staven. Gorgeous about the stay on.
Go check out BlueLightningTV.com for AI news and updates that actually matter for creators.
And subscribe so you don't miss the next time an AI tries to help and accidentally turns your brand video into a moody montage with 0 product shots.
Honestly, still might go viral. Catch you next time.